This feels very alien to me because I actually haven't filmed in so long. Like, I think it was probably like end of June, something like that. A lot has happened in the past like 2 months, which is why I haven't filmed. So let me just run you through. So I don't know when I last filmed, but I finished my first year university exams, was at home for a bit, not lost a phone, broke a phone, got a new phone. This phone doesn't actually allow me to upload to YouTube directly, so I did film a video, but it just wouldn't let me upload it, you know, all that fun stuff. So that is why I have taken so long to upload. I also moved into my second year house at the start of July, so I've been here for 2 months. Also started working mid-July, so I've been very busy and like there's just a lot been going on. As well as that, I've also decided that I don't want to go back to university, so I've deferred for a year. Just need to hand in the little form to say I'm gonna suspend my studies for 12 months. So that also means that I have to move out of the house that I'm currently in. So that's why things have been a bit quiet. Hopefully going to be moving out sometime this week. I'm still going to be in Bristol. Still going to be working, I just won't be at university, which is, you know, a nice world to live in. But yeah, I'm just chatting absolute shit, and I'm probably just going to get on with this video because it has been a while and I've got just a few little bits to show you. I've got it all around me here, my little plant. And yeah, I'll just get started and show you what I've got. So the first thing I am going to show is just a little collection of earrings. So the first things I can show you are actually the ones that I'm wearing currently. They weren't actually from a charity shop, they're from Depop. I think they were like £5 or £6 each, but they're so cool because they're actually made from old bottle tops. And so I've got another pair here. The Depop sell is called Lemon Glitters with a Z on the end. And yeah, I just think they're really sick and you should get some because they're really cute. And these ones are just like teal with little hearts on, like little silver sequins. And then these ones I got the other week, so they were £1 and they're a bit weird. They're like lacy with sequins on, a little bit big, not gonna lie. But you know, we'll work with it, we'll see. It all depends on what I'm wearing, but you know, we all know that I love just massive weird earrings, so just thought I'd get those. Carrying on with the weird earring trend, I also got these, which I haven't worn yet and I got like a month ago. I just think they're a bit too big for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're 50p each. And I just think they are far too big. Like, I just don't know. I don't know, I think they're a bit too much. And I've also got these ones which are a bit cooler. I like these. I'll try and make them work somehow. These were also from Depop. So they were from a seller called Spilt Milk Jewellery, and she makes them herself. They're all handcrafted. Not sure what they're made out of, but they're just so sick. She has loads of different designs, different colours, different shapes, and I think they were like £8 or something. But yeah, they're just funky. Then I also got, I'm showing you earrings, I'm not putting them in my ears, so I may as well just put this one back in. Then I also picked up these little weird bird ones the other day. They were £1. Then I also picked up, these are like a fave at the moment, some little shell earrings, which are quite cute. Then I got these mustard 60s kind of ones. They were £1. And then I also got these like kind of unusual texture, like metal ones. Quite like to wear these actually. But yeah, they were £1 too. Then I also picked up this biopsych book for 50p. Got this when I still thought I was doing my course, but nevertheless, like, it's still a little interesting read, and I'll definitely still get it. I mean, it was 50p, and it's like a proper like 80s biopsych book, and I really like it because in the front, oh, where is it, mate? Oh, there it is. Right. In like, there's like someone's old notes in the book, and they're writing so cool. So yeah, I kind of just got it for that, but yeah, it's also a really nice book. Then I've gotten into recently posting a lot of like postcards, letters to people. So every time I go in charity shops, I just pick some up if they're really cheap. So I tend to get them if they're like 10, 20p. So I got this like YSL one. I don't have that many to show you because I have posted a lot of them, but I also got these 4. So they're just like little note cards, and I thought the designs were really cool. And that one as well. So yeah, they were 10p, which isn't bad. And I also picked up this little writing set, which I thought was so sweet. And that was £1.50. So yeah. And then I also picked up this panorama film camera that I haven't used yet. Because I'm still, although to be honest, I have got some new film, but I am confused because I don't know where the battery slot is. Like, I'm kind of shook. Like, there's nowhere to put batteries in. I'm just like, are then like the batteries not go in this? Like, I just don't know. Me speaking just now maybe sound really dumb, but yeah. So I'm gonna have to like research that. That was £3 from a second-hand shop. And I've also got a few plants and plant pots to show. So I picked this plant pot up from this like charity sale in Bristol. And I got this and like a little spiraliser for like courgettes and stuff for £5. So this was like £2.50. I thought it was really sweet. I also got this like plant from Better Foods in Bristol, so it was like reduced. I think it was like £1.98. Then I also got this plant pot for £3.75. And I think it's really nice. It doesn't actually fit the plant that's in it at the moment, but I'm just shoving it in because it looks nicer rather than just being like that. But yeah, I got this aloe vera from Lidl for like £2.70. And then I'll show some clothes that I got recently. So I got this like textured weird kind of sunflower print top that's like, it stretches like a lot. It was £3 and it doesn't actually suit me, so I'm selling it on my Depop. Then I also got this top to sell on. I just thought it was quite cute, especially tied up. But yeah, nice little bright number. I'm always looking for like nice vintage belts because I don't know why, I always wreck mine, and so I'm just looking for like as cheap as possible, just plain black belt, thick belt for like jeans and stuff like that. And so I got this belt, which is beaut. That was 99p, and it just fits perfectly. It's like the right size for my waist. And it's a good job I found that belt because actually I got these mom jeans for work. So the place I work at, we have a t-shirt that they give us to wear, but we can wear any dark bottoms. So I picked up some mom jeans from a vintage shop in Bristol like 2 months ago, and they're originally from Gap, and they were a little bit more than I normally spend on clothes. They were £15, but they're definitely worth it because I wear them so much obviously when I'm working, and they are very big. I think they're probably like a size 16, but they're nice because it gives me like room to move about in when I'm at work, but it also means that they are a little bit big on my waist, so that belt comes in handy. And yeah, they're just really nice quality jeans. So if you're ever in Bristol and you want to go to like a vintage shop, I really would recommend the vintage thrift. What is wrong with me? You can tell I haven't filmed in so long. I would really recommend the vintage thrift shop on Park Street. There are like 3 vintage shops on Park Street, but the one with the big yellow sign, the vintage thrift store, is the best. I feel like it's the cheapest, and I feel like the clothes that they have are what I'm kind of looking for. Although I do, like I said in many videos, I do tend to avoid vintage shops because they are, even though they can be cheap, they can have good clothes. Like, I just don't like spending a lot on my clothes, so it's just not worth it for me. I have 2 of these pillowcases that I got from home. I think they're just so bright and colourful. I paid £1 for the 2, I think. And yeah, they're originally from St Michael's, which is one of my favourite brands ever. But yeah, lovely little pillowcase. And then also clothes wise, so I recently picked up this pink Umbro top, as pink is one of my fave colours, and this was £1. I'm not normally one for brands, I'm not gonna lie, but I thought for £1 you can't really go wrong, and it's just quite cute. And I wore it with my pink mom jeans, like they're literally the same colour, so I was like rocking a proper pink outfit and it just looked sick. So yeah, it's quite bobbled, but like it's still really nice and it just looks really cute. Another thing that's not like that exciting, so about a month ago my friend Jamie and Amy, they came to Bristol to see me, and we came across these t-shirts and there were 2 exactly the same. So me and my friend Jamie got 1 each, and they're only 99p, so it's not exactly breaking the bank, but like it's a bit of a weird t-shirt, but you know. And I still haven't worn it out. I'll probably just wear it as a bed top, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it's pretty cute. Definitely wouldn't pay more than 99p for it though. One thing that I did pick up when I was with them though, and I absolutely love, is this vintage 80s 90s t-shirt in like a blue colour with like the words private embroidered on the top in like a funky print, and then the sleeves are like a thin linen kind of cotton material, so it's obviously quite contrasted. And I got this for £3 from a not a vintage shop, a second-hand shop. So it's not quite a vintage shop, but it's not a charity shop, it's like a shop filled with different independent sellers. And yeah, it's so bad, I kind of do haggle when I'm in there. I'm like, oh yeah, would you do this for like cheaper? Would you do this for £3 instead of like 5? More often than not they do say yes, but yeah, it's very nice. Another thing is this pastel pink button down long midi skirt. This was £3 and it's originally from Damart, which is funny because Damart is literally a brand that my nan wears all the time, so you know, I'm repping the granny garms. But yeah, it's pretty cute, and if I wear it with like trainers and a cool t-shirt, you wouldn't know that it's kind of granny wear. Another cool thing that I got from Depop are these vintage St Michael's trousers in like contrasting colours. They're kind of like ski trousers or like little tracksuit bottoms, but yeah, they're in these like pinky colour, peach colour, and then like yellow pockets, and it's also got like a little yellow zip. And yeah, they're just so super cute, and they're lined as well, so they're really good for the winter. And they were £15, so again, a lot more than I'd pay for clothes, but I thought they're so neat and I can't not have them, so I just bought them. Another thing that I got from the charity shops recently, which is again more than I'd be willing to spend. I don't know what's gotten into me recently. I haven't really been home though, and I really miss going to that £1 charity shop. So I feel like I need to go back home and visit it at some point because they just have such good stuff. So I got these trousers. It was like a little cupboard set. These trousers and this top for £15, and they're just in this like bluey turquoisey hippie print. They're very light, so you know, very good for the last maybe few days, not days, fucking weeks of hot weather that we have. I'm sure I'll still wear them in the autumn and winter though, but yeah, they're very cute. And then this is the other part of the cupboard. Not a massive fan of the tops, so I tend to tie it up as I do with all of my tops. But yeah, and then they're from the brand East, and they were brand new with tags, so I think that's why they priced them so high. But yeah, if I could have haggled, I would have, but I felt kind of bad because it is obviously a charity shop. Another thing that I got recently is from eBay, and so I have a habit of wrecking my trainers so quickly. It's because I wear them every day, and so because I wear trainers for work as well, I had to buy a new pair. So I got these vintage Adidas shoes. They have a little note of pink in, which you know I would love, and I think they were like £6 including postage. But I got these like a month and a half ago, and they're nearly like pretty like scuffed up already, so I feel like I'm gonna have to get like a new pair. Like they're okay, but they just look a bit battered. And then I also picked up recently this like vintage Mary Poppins sheet music book for piano, because I've had my keyboard for ages, and because of like a lack of time I haven't had time to properly teach myself. So now that I'm deferring, I'm gonna have more time, and that's something that I want to do, so I picked up that. And I also have this like fat book of 80s hits, like a fat thick book of that for sheet music. So you know, if I get really good, you know, I might be able to progress to that. But you know, don't want to be too over ambiguous with my piano playing. Over ambiguous, that is not the right word to use. You know, when your brain just doesn't want to function. And then I also picked up this like cute holographic bag, and at the moment I just store all my little washi tapes in there, and that was 50p. And then I also have two little pots. They're like vintage Sainsbury's, not plastic jars, glass jars with plastic lids. And yeah, they were 50p each. I think they're so cute. One's got drawing pins in, and one's got my staples in. And then I have two massive things to show you which are there. So obviously before now I've done videos about the app Olio, where you can get like free food off that people don't want, but you can also get non-food, so any furniture, just like random bits and bobs. And so a couple weeks back I picked up these like shampoos and conditioners that people didn't want because they were moving house, and I kind of just asked them like, oh, do you have anything else that you don't want? And she was like, well, we do have 2 mirrors. I was like, do you know what, I'm just gonna have a look. And so I got 2 mirrors, and I had to walk from their house to my house in Bristol, and I live like pretty central to Bristol, like near Wills. If you're from Bristol, like near Wills Memorial I live, so I had to go up the bloody Christmas steps. Again, if you're from Bristol you'll know. I had to walk up Christmas steps with these 2 fat mirrors all the way up Park Row, and it was just not fun. Luckily I went up Christmas steps, so I avoided Park Street. That would have been worse, I think. yeah, so I got this mirror that oh, you can see me, that I actually painted myself. So yeah, originally it was just like plain kind of weird print, but yeah, that was completely free. And then I also got this gold mirror, and then it's really cute because there's like a little sticker on it, which is so cute. And yeah, so they were both free, and I'm quite excited because obviously I'm moving house, and I'm so excited to make my room really nice. I have like an envision of what I want my room to be, and so I'm gonna have like a little clothing rail. There's gonna be loads of plants. I'm gonna try and get all the mirrors. I mean, I have those two. I have like a little mini mirror that I use for my makeup. I have one that my friend Amy bought me. Sorry, I heard some music. And yeah, I just want to get some more. But yeah, so that is the end of my charity shop haul. Hopefully I can actually upload this one, and I will definitely be back soon with some proper videos. That's another thing that I want to get back into and kind of develop more in my year off. I want to like actually make some nice videos for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.